Hello, my name is Doug, and I'd like to talk to you about some things I've learned over the years for fixing noise problems. The problem with plain or smooth walls in any area is that sound waves can reflect or bounce off the walls, causing echoes or perhaps even a type of acoustic reverb, which most of the time you're not going to want in your recordings. One way to eliminate this effect is by placing acoustic foam on walls of either your recording area or a specially constructed booth for recording vocals. Acoustic foam is probably the best thing to use to dampen unwanted noise from any room or booth, but probably not the cheapest thing to do. With acoustic foam, the noise from the room is almost totally absorbed by air pockets in the foam, making things nice and quiet. Another alternative, and considerably cheaper for most applications, is carpeting. And so we'll go to the carpeting now. And this is how the studio of a local radio station here has done their acoustics. You can see here that they have carpeting on the walls. Right here, it's not terribly plush, but it does have some kind of a fiber or a dampening effect to it. Of course, here's a studio window, but you can see that it goes all the way around the entire area of their booth in here, and so it makes it nice and quiet in here. Now, they do have some fan noise that comes in from back here, but unfortunately they can take and mute these mics out here and use this microphone here, and of course they have the nice acoustics of the back portion of the office here, so that cuts down on a considerable amount of acoustic noise. And now I'd like to show you a couple of things about electrical noise. Okay, something I discovered a long time ago was the isolation plug. Here's an example of one here, and what these are real handy for are taking out noise generated by ground loops. Also, just incidentally, I recommend you having a good handy supply of extra cables, because sometimes they get stepped and squashed and things like that. I'm going to turn up this speaker here and let you listen to some noise introduced by just all sorts of bad ground in an old building and all that kind of stuff. I'm in the basement of a building. But anyway, you can hear that noise in those speakers. So now I'm going to take this isolation plug and I'm going to put it on the end of my computer's cord to try to eliminate that noise, which you can tell is very annoying noise from those speakers, from my monitors. So here we go. So basically I have plugged the isolation plug onto the end of the cord for the computer, and now I'll plug the computer back into the wall and we'll check the volume on the speakers again. Alright, and now we'll crank up our speakers again and see how it sounds. Much better. No more noise other than just a minute amount. So we're going to put them down here at an acceptable level. And that's how I got rid of that problem. So in review, we'll want to take and focus on using some sort of acoustic foam or carpeting. And also in this electrical noise, I used an isolation plug. And as you can see here, the waveform shows what the noise would have looked like before and after putting on the isolation plug.